16 people raised their guns high and spun the cylinders hard. Then they pointed the guns at the back of the heads in front of them. At the host's order, everyone loaded their weapons. They had to stare at the lamp in the middle. Once the light turned on, it meant shoot. The audience held their breath. Every player on stage was someone the crowd bet money on. As the host's hand came down, the signal light lit up. The rest of the players let out a sigh of relief, but the host was angry and called the guards. Player 13 had not pulled the trigger, which broke the rules. He had to fire right away, or his own head would be blown off. He had never killed anyone before and shook with fear. The first round ended. Everyone stepped off the stage for a short break. Because of what 13 had just done, his bookmaker boss was furious. Their money depended on 13, and mistakes like that could not be allowed. The second round began. This time the guns held 2 bullets, so the chance of death was higher. The players spun the cylinders again and raised their guns. When the light turned on, more people fell. 13 was lucky. He survived again. Later, the staff checked and found that the player behind him had been shot before he could even fire, which saved 13's life. The third round started. This time the guns carried 3 bullets, and the risk grew again. By then, 13's face showed no fear. He calmly pressed the gun to the head of the player in front of him. The light flashed, more people dropped, and 13 once again survived. But the rules said that from the last 5 players, 2 had to face the final duel, and the bets would double. The bosses all raised their choice balls, and 13 was chosen. By now, he had already accepted that he might die. In the final duel, guns were loaded with 4 bullets. The 2 players aimed at each other's heads and pulled the triggers. The other man was so nervous he almost threw up. The organizers wanted a clear result, so they added another bullet. This time, the chance of survival was almost 0. All eyes in the crowd fixed on them. The cylinders spun again. Both raised their guns, aiming at each other, eyes on the lamp above.